Okay.
And then here's another funny story. If you like funny stories about that family, when my mom died, my dad was lost for a while, but then he kind of gained it back, and my brother had his office in Tulsa, and so my dad goes to my brother's office and he says, I can't decide what kind of marble I want to put on our tombstone. And I don't know whether I want to use Italian marble, Grecian marble, Georgia marble. I don't know what to do. And so he said, and my brother said, well, Papa, I got patience here. I can't deal with this now. So he leaves. And my brother calls me down in Wagner, and he says, he's on his way down to you. And I said, who's that? And he said, Tommy Tombstone touring Tulsa. Because he was mad about it. Yeah. And so no sooner than I hung up the phone, my secretary said, your dad's out here. He comes in, he said, I can't work with your brother. What kind of tombstone or what kind of marble should I use? I said, hell, Pop, I don't know. Just do it. And this is a year. I said, Pop, just do something. I don't care what it is. And so he did he went out to what do they call the guy that runs the cemetery?
The sexton?
Yeah, the sexton. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Yeah. So he goes to that guy and he says, I want to put a tombstone for my wife and I, and I want it to be, it's going to look like this. And he said, the guy told my dad, well, now you can't pull a tombstone that's over 6 feet tall.
Really?
My dad said, what? Like, do you not know who I am? And so he says, well, who in the hell made a drill like that? Your wife.
Mayor Elliott. That's a good story.
So when he told me that, he said, she got me from the grave. She got me from the grave. So it was.
That's a great story.
That was a funny story about. And he's like, but he finally got it figured out, and so on and so forth.